English Fit Channel.
Lunchbox. Short story. Ella lived in the ordinary town of Riverside. She was the kind of girl who was anything but ordinary, smart, creative, and talented. She was everything others dreamed of being. Yet something weighed on her, shame at bringing homemade lunches to school. Her mom lovingly made tasty foods each day, like sandwiches, fruit, and homemade snacks.
Morning, Mom. How was your night?
It was great. How about you?
It was good as well. Listen, Mom, I really appreciate your dedication every morning to prepare my lunch, but you don't have to. Sometimes I see you dozing up, you don't have to wake up so early.
Look, sweetie. Making your lunch is one of my favorite activities. It is actually the activity I love the most.
Alright, bye, love you.
But the other kids had trendy store-bought snacks in cool boxes. And when they saw Ella's basic lunches, they acted all disgusted and laughed at her for being lame. Ella, acting ashamed and shy, takes out her lunchbox. Caddy, a classmate, sarcastically says, "You, look at Ella's fancy lunchbox." Mary, wait, did you see that delicious dish? Ella, does it have a hard-boiled egg in there? Ella didn't reply, stood up immediately, and tossed the food in the trash can. Mary, it smells disgusting. It got harder and harder each day for Ella, as lunchtime became the worst part of her day. She got quiet and avoided other students' eyes, desperately wanting to fit in. One day, after more teasing, she talked to her favorite teacher, Mrs. Thompson. Little did she know that this talk would change her life. Mrs. Thompson always gave everyone a kind ear.
I don't know what to do. Because I cannot tell my mom not prepare my lunch because she would feel bad. I don't want to bring food here anymore.
And after listening to her, she told her that being different wasn't a flaw but a gift. She told Ella that not everyone gets a mother that spends so much time every day preparing lunch for her and how it showed how much she cared for Ella. After listening for a while, Ella realized that she should be proud of her lunchbox rather than feeling ashamed of it. The next day, Ella mustered enough courage and walked into the cafeteria, holding her head up. When the whispers started, she took a deep breath and proudly opened her lunchbox for all to see, a floral lunchbox holding a peanut butter and strawberry jelly sandwich cut into triangles. Some oatmeal cookies are still warm and fresh from the oven, and sweet lemonade in a thermos. She savored every bit of this and even offered some of her mother's food for the kids to try. Mary, one of the mean classmates, was the first one to try her food. And to her own surprise she loved it, and apologized to Ella right away. Ella said, "Don't worry, I shouldn't have ever felt ashamed of myself for bringing homemade meals." To Ella's surprise, they loved it. The first bites of her lunch brought smiles. The kids even started sharing their lunches, too, realizing how cool it was to have and try all the different flavors and cultures. Ella's lunchbox soon became the highlight of the day. Kids swapped recipes and talked about family traditions and their favorite foods to eat. And just like this, lunch turned into a time to celebrate and enjoy food rather than just eat it. She no longer felt shame. She learned the true strength of being yourself and respecting others. Years later, looking back, Ella marveled at how one simple lunchbox could have such an impact. Her story, she realized, wasn't just about food but about connecting, empathizing, and having the courage to do something different. Ella became a famous chef, opening a restaurant called the Lunchbox Haven to share her story with kids who felt different, reminding them their differences were their gift. So that's Ella's tale, how it began in sadness but became a lesson in love and understanding, all sparked by a basic lunchbox. It is a simple yet wonderful story.